I know that pretty much all of us deal with comparison, imposter syndrome, all that good stuff at some point throughout our experience in the wedding industry as a photographer or videographer. I've experienced both. I do both now. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I feel like people don't communicate about how this is a real thing for everyone enough, and we just move through it on our own, and I wanted to help out with that. I'm Catherine of Evergreen Era Film and Photo. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about the 5 ways to deal with comparison as a wedding photographer or videographer. Leave some comments below if you've ever dealt with this before. I know we are not alone. Raise your hand. We're all in it together. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. I don't know what's after that. That's not how that song goes. The first thing is to remember that we are all different. Whenever you're feeling all the comparison, the imposter syndrome sinking in, try and remind yourself that your journey is in so many ways different than everyone else's journey. There are lots of factors that play into other people's successes, failures, and a lot of it we don't actually get to see unless we know someone on a personal level. Differences are there in support that they have, maybe that they have family members who are there for them, maybe they've lived a totally different lifestyle and they enjoy that lifestyle that allows them to have certain successes that you haven't had yet. Maybe they made a larger income before they started their business, or maybe they're working another job right now and are able to make income to then support their business. Maybe you don't want to do that. I personally have never wanted to work multiple jobs at the same time. I want my focus to be on my business. So that all makes a difference. They might have different privileges, priorities, and just a different experience all around. So try and remind yourself that we can't compare ourselves to other people and that be really fair, because we all have such different factors that play into our journey. The next thing is to remove yourself from any unhealthy groups, any social media accounts like Facebook groups, or if you're following people on Instagram, or if you're even watching people on YouTube that make you feel bad about yourself. Take yourself out of those scenarios. You are really disconnected from that person, and all it does is allow you to compare yourself to their highlight reel, and that doesn't really help anyone unless you're in a really good space to be able to just celebrate those people for their wins. If you're feeling bad, if you're having those comparisons, really step away from those. That is okay to do that. It's not going to hurt your business, I think, in any way. It will actually help your business because you're going to be able to focus more inward, focus on your clients and your business. I think that's going to help a lot. So number 3, instead, you're going to then invest in healthy community groups where you actually get to know people genuinely, get to know them on a personal level and hear their stories. This has helped me so much to actually make friends in the industry that I hang out with, that we meet up, we collaborate with. Maybe we have video messages every other week. Not messages, video chats every other week. And this has helped me to realize that we're all in this together. I get to know these people and hear their struggles and their wins and really relate on that more personal level that makes you understand that we're all different. Going back to that first thing, that helps you really know that in your journey and feel connected to the industry instead of like you're comparing yourself all the time. The 4th thing that you can do is to read the reviews that your clients, your couples have written for you in the past. This has been such a big help for me to remind me of all the good that I've done and the people that I've served and the worth of my time and my energy and my business, and that should in no way be compared to anyone else because it made an impact, and that's what's important. Reminding yourself of your worth and your abilities and everything you've done, even past, even through the hardships that you've had. You've done that and you've helped people and you've served people, and that's amazing. I actually read the reviews my couples have written me quite frequently, especially before I go into another elopement experience. I like to read those reviews to kind of build my confidence up and remember what this is all about, and it's serving people. Which rolls into tip number 5. Remind yourself of your why and who you want to be in this industry and as a person. Go back as often as you can to the reasons that you do this job. That's what really matters here. We want as many people in the world doing these positive things for other people, right? We don't want to compare. We're all bringing our own goodness, our own perspective, our own experience into the world to live out your why. And your why is going to be very different from anybody you're comparing yourself to their why in some ways, because nobody is you. Think about who you want to be in this business and just in the world, how you want to live your everyday life. And if you focus on those things, if you focus on making sure you're living in a way that makes you proud and happy, there's no reason to really compare yourself at the end of the day, because you're doing what's best for you. I know this can all get really tough, and you're probably still going to feel a little bit of comparison, some imposter syndrome at times, but I hope that you can remember these tips whenever you kind of get into that place, so that you can hopefully get out of it a lot more quickly than you might have in the past. And maybe one day we'll all just move past it all together. That would be nice, right? Leave some comments below if you've ever dealt with this before. I know we are not alone. Raise your hand. We're all in it together. I'm here to hopefully help with as much insight and tips as I can. Like, subscribe if you want more photo, video tips from my experience in the industry. And I am so excited to see you in the next video. Have a good one. Don't beat yourself up. You got this. Keep going. Keep it up, friend. Chin up. Cheers. I'm done.